Hey, I'm back. So, it turns out I missed a day. I was just feeling like absolute garbage. But today I just woke up. I don't feel so bad. So I'm going to see if I can get through this. And I'm going to try to do another one today as well to make up for the one I lost yesterday. Because I'm trying to do one every single day. And somebody chewed me out about not getting it up because I left you guys on a cliffhanger. I don't remember what the cliffhanger was, but let's find out.
Yeah.
The next day, it was Saturday, so we were out of school and Suji dropped by my house like he said he would. I came out of my pajamas and sandals to greet him at the front door. You know, you didn't have to use the intercom. You could have just waltzed in here, no problem.
そういうわけにはいかねえだろうが。
We both headed to the annex without so much as a normal greeting. Shuji was carrying a plastic bag, so I figured he must have brought a drink and snacks with him.
山水の家に来るのは久しぶりだ。
After walking through the courtyard and into the annex building, Shuji took the side of my room. Last time you were here, we had all our other friends come over to play the games, right?
だな。
Sometimes I have friends come over here to hang out, since my parents never stop to bother me, and the place is pointlessly huge for one person. Plus, most people generally stay away from this place because of its connection with the Sawatari name. With nothing more to be said, I took 2 cups from the cupboard and put them down on the table. Shuji silently followed suit, pouring the cola he brought with him into his own cup.
山水は部屋だけは片付いてるな。
I'm just very meticulous about being a neat freak.
床を散らかしてると妹さんが踏んで危ないからだろ。
True.
金持ちのくせにクーラーがないのが意外なんだよな。
We should put the chatter aside. I can tell you're nervous since you came to talk about Michiru, right? Shuji took a swig of his poured cola.
山水とは教室で毎日会ってるし、無駄話はいらないか。
Shuji breathed out a deep sigh. He really did seem quite nervous.
ニューってこの気持ちをないがしろにするつもりは俺にもねえよ。ただ、その前に確認しなきゃいけない。
So, you came here today to make sure that Michiru is really the girl you're interested in, right?
ああ。だから後で呼んでくれ。
I just nodded. Shuji got straight to the point as always. So how long have you liked Michiru?
去年、1年の時かな。ここで庭にいる彼女を見かけて、すっげえ可愛い子だって思ったのが最初だ。
So you fell in love at first sight too?
最初から真剣に惚れてるとかじゃなかったけど、それからも3人で話してたり、学校で見かけた時に挨拶くらいはしてたしな。
So you don't need a reason to fall in love either.
一応分かってると思うが、みちるを好きってやつはかなり多いぞ。
Oh, I definitely know. There are other cute girls at our school, like Makoto and Miu, but Michiru is in a completely different league. She's much more of a princess than a schoolgirl. Despite that, she definitely catches the eyes of other boys because of her long black hair and calm, mature personality. Plus, despite her visual handicap, her wealth as a Sawatari would make any hypothetical partner of hers set free for life. But there's one thing. I feel like I shouldn't be the one to tell you this, but Michiru kinda had the hots for me, even though we're siblings.
彼女が山水に惚れてるのは分かってるよ。ふざけた話だ。
Suji sounded a little disappointed. Well, guess I should call her. I could have just gone to the main house to see her, but I was in no mood to walk all the way over there, so I decided to phone her instead.
はい、みちるです。
Michiru, it's me. Are you home right now?
はい。
Could you come to my room?
すぐ行きます。
By the way, Suji is... Hey! The line had already gone dead. She hung up on me. Put my phone away, and Suji smiled knowingly.
変わってないな。
I couldn't change her if I wanted to. We heard approaching footsteps from the connecting hallway, and soon the door opened.
兄様のメス奴隷がやってまいりまし。
That was precisely the moment when Michiro's ears picked up on the fact that there was someone else beside me in the room.
だが、どなたかに見られながらのプレイがご所望とは予想しておりませんでした。
Christ. That was awkward enough without you tacking on that last part.
邪魔してるよ。
石田先輩でしたか。お久しぶりです。石田先輩
Miu suddenly showed up, stepping into the room behind Michiru. Both me and the other man in the room were completely befuddled. Miu, what are you doing here?
最近、兄様とミュウさんがよく会っているそうなので、どんな様子なのかお話ししていたんです。
Michiru must have dragged Miu back to the house to interrogate her. It wasn't a problem for her to be here too, but I hadn't been ready for her to show up out of nowhere. I took my pocket watch and smashed it against the tabletop. Of course she did. He's like, screw this!
彼女が山水に惚れてるのは分かってるよ。
My conversation with Shuji picked up from where it had left off. Shuji, Miu is in the house. I think Michiru called her over without telling me.
はぁ？なんでそんなこと分かるんだよ。
Let's just say it's radio waves. Just figured I should tell you so you will be prepared. Brushing aside his confusion, I pulled out my phone to call Michiru again.
はい、みちるです。
Shuji's here right now, in my room. I know Miu's with you as well, so you guys should come hang out with us.
すぐ行きます。
Although the request I made of Michiru was somewhat different from the last time, her response was not. And once again, it did not take long for us to hear approaching footsteps from the hallway.
兄様のメス奴隷がやってまいりました。
Oh. I forgot to stop him from saying that. Guess it didn't matter this time, though.
邪魔してるよ。
石田先輩でしたか。お久しぶりです。
Everything up to now was the same as before, but
石田先輩、こんにちは。
since Miu knew Shuji was going to be here at this time, she already was incredibly nervous as she came in. Miu did something so bold yesterday that I thought she would be over her embarrassment, but she still looked as bashful as ever.
はい。
Miu's eyes darted back and forth as she tried to think of a topic of conversation. Then she looked at her hand.
結構大丈夫。
Her hand was still shaking, but it seemed she wasn't in full-on panic anymore. Miu looked at me next, and she smiled. It was a smile directed solely at me.
賑やかな雰囲気ですね。4人分のお茶やお菓子を運んでいただきましょうか。
We have snacks and soda here.
その前に用事が済んだから俺は帰る。
Already? Miu and I were both shocked at his declaration, albeit for different reasons. Michiru, on the other hand, just stood by the sidelines, smiling gently.
それじゃあ3人ともまた今度な。
Acting as if it weren't a big deal at all, Shuji left the room. Hey, at least let me see you to the door. I opted to follow Shuji instead of staying with the girls. Shuji stopped outside the front door and looked up at the sky. Shuji.
うるさい。ちょっと黙ってろ。
Shuji seemed really agitated, but that wasn't the concern here. His ears and cheeks were slightly flushed and sweaty, but I could tell it was not because of the summer heat.
はあ、やっぱり好きなもんは好きだな。
He answered my question before I could ask it, and I sighed deeply in response. Shuji wasn't going to give up on Michiru, and that meant, were Miu to confess to him again, he would unquestionably turn her down. So now what?
どうするってなんだ。
Doesn't matter if you reject Miu because Michiru won't accept you either. You saw how she acted.
そうだろうな。
So I'll ask again. Now what?
別にどうもしない。 適当なところでミユに断りを入れて、あとはいつもの生活に戻るだけだ。
Judy looked at me suspiciously.
というか、どうするのかはさんずい。お前の方だろ。
Me?
あの子、明らかにお前に気があるぞ。むっつりのお前が気づいてないわけないよな。それにも文句はね。さんずいもあの子もよくやってる。今日のまともに喋れた様子を見て、偉いと思ったよ。
Judy didn't try to hide his intentions or true feelings at all. He really did want nothing but the best for Miu and I.
とにかく、俺が妹さんに気があることをミユに知られるのは残酷だ。俺は帰るよ。
Judy waved goodbye before turning to leave. What do I do now? He stood in the doorway dumbstruck for about 10 seconds before finally going back into the house.
レイ先輩、石田先輩はどうしたんですか？
It's nothing. He just was stopping by. He had to go home once he was done. Miu looked a bit frazzled, which made me think that something happened while I was gone. Did Michiru try to grope her or something?
私、何か怒らせるようなことをしちゃったんでしょうか？
Oh no, that's not it. He really did just have to go home. I tried to act like everything was normal.
石田先輩、少し息が上がってましたし、調子が悪かったのかもしれませんね。
Michiru came up with a convenient explanation for Shuji's odd behavior, even though she was the one that caused it. It was clear as day that Michiru didn't see any other man than me as a potential romantic partner.
そうですか。せっかく初めてきちんとお話できると思ったのに。上がり症の克服がどうしてミユさんに必要なのかを探ろうと思いましたが、お目当ては石田先輩だったんですね。この家の敷地の中では、いくら叫んでも外には聞こえませんよ。
That's scary. Hey, don't pull any shenanigans with her. I stifled Michiru's threat right away. I think you said a little too much, Miu.
相談できるお友達が増えたと思うことにします。
Now then, I wasn't trying to lead the conversation in this direction, but the way things were going, we're going to end up talking about Miu's love life. I really don't want to say anything careless in front of Michiru, though. Well, anyway, now that we're all here, we should play a game.
お医者さん。
Do not finish that sentence.
じゃあ、おままごと？
Do you really want to? Do you really want to?
いえ、なんかこう、流れ的に。
Miu had a remarkable knack for making an awkward situation even worse.
一人減ってしまいましたが、麻雀でもしましょうか。
You're crazy good at Mahong for someone who's blind. Normally I would suggest we play cards, but that was out of the question due to Michiru's blindness. She is much more adept at tabletop games like Mahong, chess, or shogi, since she can understand the mechanics of the game through her sense of touch. Wait, Miu, do you even know how to play Mahong?
一応、みちるちゃんと遊ぶのに覚えました。
So you showed how to play Michiru? Thanks a lot.
いえ、本当にルールを覚えただけなので。みゆさんは私と同じか、それ以上に強いですよ。
Two Michiru level players? If I were to take them both on in Mahong by myself, I'd undoubtedly be a full force sitting down to meal with trifle for dessert. How could two girls be so good at Mahong anyway?
皆さんの呼吸や体温、話し方の変化などで自然と危険範囲がわかります。確率の計算で。
A predatory beast and an egghead. Great.
あとは積み込みも得意です。
Whoa, wait a second. I could swear you just admitted to cheating.
あれって んですか？兄様、私とミユさんとミサキさんで麻雀をするときは、イカ様は気づかれなければ、技としてありありなんです。
Michiro, what are you teaching her?
ミサキちゃん、かわいそう。
I can't believe with you guys. You're freaking me out here.
じゃあ、どうします？
Mew, you're answering that.
昼間は楽しかったですね。
I definitely would not refer to all that as fun. That night, I found myself curled up in bed, exchanging text messages with Mew. Though, you and Michiro definitely seem to be having a lot of fun. I read the message I had just sent her out loud, hardly noticing through the haze of sleepiness. Staring at my screen on my phone, I could almost picture Mew giggling on the other side in response to that. As I refused to play Mahal, we decided to go along with the idea of playing house seriously. I agreed to be the mother because it sounded like fun, but Michiro ended up getting too into it, and I'm just gonna stop there. It's best to forget what's too painful to remember. While I was starting to space out, I received another response from you.
今日、石田先輩の前で普通にしていられました。
That was the real issue at hand. It was something we definitely didn't talk about with Michiro around. It only took 3 or 4 days of practice, right? I knew you could do it.
びっくりです。今までいろいろと試してきて効果がなかったのに、すごいのです。
Even though a text-only medium of communication, I could tell Mia was excited. I couldn't help but smile. I was having a blast texting with a girl for the first time in my life. It's probably because you never tried talking with a boy before.
男の人というより、レイ先輩と一緒だから頑張れたんだと思います。
Because of you. Talk about a pickup line. You're gonna make me blush. That sentence was too embarrassing to put into a text message. What if I sent her a message that said, I really like you, and I just played it off as a joke? Mia would probably take it seriously. But since I can turn back time anyway, I wondered if it might be worth a shot. Until just a few days ago, I used that trick on girls all the time, to see who might like me back. I'd never seriously thought about it like this before. Suddenly, Crow appeared, descending through the ceiling. Oh, welcome home.
何をしておる？
Texting.
電報を個人で出せるようになったものだったな。
Telegraphs. Wow. I know what those are, but I've never actually seen one in person. Then instead of a text, my phone received an incoming call.
こんばんは。
What's up?
ちょっと真面目な話なので電話にしようと思って。
Sure.
来週、石田先輩にもう一度告白してみようと思うんですけど。
No, I think that'll be fine.
そうですよね。
Mia's voice sounded a bit anxious after I agreed to help her
あり
plan.
がとうございます。電話の用事はそれだけだったんですけど。
What?
もうちょっとお話ししてても大丈夫ですか？
Sorry, I need to take a bath soon.
そうですね。もう遅いですし。
Alright, see you next week.
はい。先輩、おやすみなさい。
Good night, Mia. The call ended and I tossed my phone on the bed.
風呂に入るのか？
No, I already did that earlier.
なぜ嘘をつく？
I really shouldn't be talking to Mia anymore. Mia probably realized it today. The scales in her heart were beginning to tip. Whether that was a good thing or a bad thing for Mia, I hadn't the foggiest idea. In any case, Bro, you really do show up at the most convenient of times.
お主が必要な時には必然その場にいるようになっているのかもな。
Rose spoke without a care in the world as she continued to float in the
つ
air.
まり、また我が輩相手に独り言か。
I don't care how much of a stupid person you think I am. I know what I have to do.
うつけ者という評価が足りんな。
Oh, thanks.
どういたしまして。で、どうするのだ？
I have to finish what I've started
ミ
here.
ュウという女子に告白をさせるのか。
That's the whole reason for all this.
必ず失敗すると分かっている告白をさせるというのも残酷だと思うがの。
I can still strike while the iron is hot.
ほう。
It had been a long time since I last saw Crow the surprise. But then the neat goddess scowled at me again.
しかし、我が輩は時計の主であるお主がどうするのかと尋ねたのだがな。
Well, que sera, sera.
おい、大うつけ。
Good night, Crow. I pulled the covers up and over my head. I was glad to know that it would be Sunday tomorrow. After all, I knew I wasn't going to be sleeping well tonight. Thus time advances. Now then, our first act is approaching its climax, so there's not very much left to explain. There are just 3 crucial scenes that remain for you to see. With that said, let me briefly recap things. The problem which you have seen unfold thus far cannot possibly be resolved in a way that would work in everyone's favor. When it comes to the final decision, I do not have the authority to make it myself. I'm not fond of thinking in hypotheticals. Sometimes, though, I have to wonder. If Chrono's clock had no 5-minute time limit and allowed me to rewind time as far back as I wished, would I want to do my meeting with Miu all over again? Thinking about it honestly, the twilight of summer and the beach. Romantic, huh? Ha!
男二人でロマンチックもクソもあるか。
Shuji seemed exceptionally pissy when I met him here.
昨日の今日で一体何の用だよ。
There's just one thing I forgot to ask.
メールですればいいだろ。
I need to talk with you face to face about something like this. It's humiliating, and I need to be no one else around.
おい、逆だろ。
Ignoring his stubbornness, I came right out and asked him. If you had just one chance to turn back time and relive your life from any point in the past, how far back would you turn back the hands of time?
それは真面目な質問か。
Yeah.
やり直す。ね。
You probably thought it was a stupid question, but Shuji still pondered over it seriously. After a little while, Shuji stared out at the glimmer of sunlight reflecting on the ocean, as his expression clouded over.
お前の妹さんの目を見えるようにしてやりたい。かな。この景色を見せてやりたいよ。
I say. So I nodded. Deep within my heart, I felt an incredible chill. I stood up straight and mentally braced myself for what I was about to do. So that's how it is. Suji, you're saying you want to relive your life for another person's sake, with nary a moment's thought of doing it for yourself. I guess that means we're in the same boat. So we may as well go down with the ship together. Shuji, just confess to Michiro already.
は？おい！
Just as I had expected, Shuji was shocked to hear that.
何したって無理だって言ったのはお前だぞ。
I did.
俺に振られろってのか？
Exactly. That's what I wanted to tell you. So of course I couldn't just text you about it.
クソ野郎。
I was definitely Shuji's 100% honest, unfiltered opinion of me in that very instant. For the first time in my life, I knew that I knew what it was like to be hated by someone. And by my own best friend, no less. Honestly, I was terrified, and yet begging.
ふざけるな。
I thought he was about to punch me, but instead he just sighed, trying to calm down. What he wanted to do was change the subject and put his conversation on hold. I could tell. Put it off, wait and see. Like that way of thinking ever did me any good. Shuji.
おい。こんないきなりで分かりましたなんて言える話だと思うかこれが。
I'm not letting you off the hook till you do.
さんずい。
Shuji spat out my name with extreme loathsomeness.
ミユってこのためかよ。
Yeah, I am. My voice was shaking. It was embarrassing and nerve-wracking to admit that out loud. What is wrong with me? I shook off the embarrassment and tried to get it together. I don't want you to be wishy-washy about Michiru when Miu confesses to you again.
お前が、あの子のためにそこまでする義理はねえだろうが。
You loaned her your umbrella, didn't you?
あ?
When you loaned her your umbrella, you thought it might be a good chance to meet a cute girl, right?
ここで、その話を持ち出すのかよ。
I'm the same as you. I've been helping her because I thought she was cute. That means we're both idiots here, so we ought to just call our honor among thieves and stick together until it's over.
俺にどうしろってんだよ。
Shuji groaned. My frustration was at the point of a needle. I felt like I was talking to a brick wall. Just listen to me! Shuji was taken back by suddenly starting to yell at him. That girl was the first to work up the courage to confess, while you and I are here just sitting on our butts. She's had her nose to the grindstone all this time, all for your sake. I'm not demanding that you accept her or anything like that. We're crying out loud, man. Can't you at least give her a chance? If anything, you should know more than anyone how much it hurts to know that your crush will always be unrequited, don't you? I was in a desperate frenzy, trying to convince him, and I knew all too well I was the last person on earth who should have been saying that to his face. But...
でも。
Shut up! I grabbed Shuji by the collar as my blood boiled viciously. I hate people who yell at others to prove a point, so I'd never normally do this kind of thing. I'm hopeless, aren't I? I never felt my head spin this much before. But I don't care how hopeless I may be right now. This can't be left unsaid. You're the one she likes, not me! Shuji's eyes were bewildered as we continued to stare at each other
さ
down.
んずい。めちゃくちゃなことを言ってるのが分かってるのか
Like I tell you something I didn't know.
お前がミユを好きなら、あの子が俺に振られた方が都合がいいんだぞ。
You say that like I hadn't thought about that possibility for a long time ago.
お前。
Shuji's eyes wandered as he was looking for something to say.
って話せ。
I refused to let go, not until I had a real answer from him. Shuji scowled at me.
しつこいと本気で殴るぞ。
I'm fully prepared to come to blows over this.
まぞかよ。話せ。
Is that far enough? I saw the viciousness fade from Shuji's eyes, so I released my grip on him. Pushing my hands away, Shuji fixed his ruffles clearly.
要はそれだけだな。
Weren't you gonna punch me?
バカらしい。お前と青春なんてするか。
Shuji spat out those words, then he turned and walked away. I glared daggers into his back as he gradually left my field of vision. But he never looked back. Once he was gone, all that remained was the sound of the waves, the fading twilight, and me, alone. Ah! I fell on my knees and buried my head in the sand, in my hands. Such an idiot! As I knew no one else was around, I just howled all my frustrations into the night. The sheer stress alone was making me want to throw up. Should I rewind time? No. I won't be able to go back far enough. Yeah. Why didn't I just keep my mouth shut? Suji, you were right. And I have to face him at school tomorrow? This sucks. Wait. Sucks doesn't cut it. Did I lose my best friend? Will he ever speak to me again? Who am I supposed to force to do all of my group assignments now? I'll die. I swear, if anyone finds out about this, I will die.
じゃじゃーん。
And here I was happy for a moment that you didn't give a crap about humans' personal affairs. Of course, she was only a figment of my imagination anyway. At this point, it didn't matter if she knew.
せっかくの見せ場だったのに、最後が閉まらぬ男よの。
So much of that did you see?
最初から。
Now she tells me.
いやいやご主人、最後以外はなかなか気合の入ったやりとりだったな。
Crow smiled warmly in contrast to her usual cynical attitude. I'm not going to rewind and start over, so don't ask.
脅されてもやれそうにないな。
Shut up.
まあ、素晴らしくかっこ悪かったな。
Out of all the words I said, she decided to throw it back in my face. It had to be that.
だが、今までご主人を見てきた時間の中で、一番男前でもあった。胸を張るがよい。それを言いに来ただけだ。
Chloe thrown it off, as if that really had been the only reason she came here. That was weird. Crow actually complimented me for once. We took a seat on the sandy shore. I didn't care if my uniform got dirty. I needed to lie down. The sky was bathed in glowing red. It was a wonderful sight. I felt so much regret. Wait a minute. I'd actually done something worth regretting. That wasn't so bad. Besides, it was the neat thing to do. And for now, it was the only thing I could have done. Morning, Makoto. I was feeling depressed on Monday morning, but Makoto's greeting made me feel a little better. Then looking around the classroom, I saw Shuji slouching in his chair. He noticed and looked back, but I immediately averted my gaze.
どうしたの？なんか顔色が悪いけど。
Oh, well, let's just say it's stress.
へえ、レイ君でもストレスって感じるんだ。
Hey.
冗談じゃないよ。
You weren't?
だってレイ君、明日世界が滅ぶって言っても別に何も変わらなそうな人だし。
As if my stomach didn't hurt enough. Now my head hurts too. Honestly, I should have just skipped school today. Despite my worries, Monday's classes went by without an incident. She ignored me all day, and I didn't see you at all either. She told me before that she wanted to do some practice before she tried confessing again. I ended up getting out of that by telling her to practice on her own. It's been too long since I had this much free time. Maybe I'll go home and sleep? I suppose I could have joked around with Misaki a bit, but I decided to just go quietly instead. I didn't have the energy to deal with a girl like that. I took a nap until dinner time. Later that night, as I lay in bed playing the game, I heard a voice from the hall.
兄様、みちるです。少しよろしいでしょうか。
It's open.
障子と襖ですからね。
Oh, hold on. I'll come to see you. It would be a very bad idea to let Michiro into my room this late at night. What is it?
呼ばいされに参りました。
The pleasant fragrance of Michiro's shampoo was almost overwhelming. Maybe next time then.
あら、新しい返し技ですね。
I guess it fell flat, huh?
きりといたしました。
Anyway, what's up?
夕涼みにそのあたりを散歩しようと思ったので、少しお付き合いいただければとお願いに参りました。
Evidently, she wanted to walk in the garden. Of course, she knows her way around our home, but since there is a possibility of her tripping on one of the decorative stones or shrubs, it would be dangerous for her to go alone. Sure thing. I took her to the sand, whereupon we walked through the porch and out to the garden.
兄様、月は出ていますか？
Yep. Looking up, I could see the moon almost fully waxing, shining down from the night sky.
そうですか。申し訳ありませんが、私の代わりに見てもらえますか？
Yeah. While I answered her, I glanced at the profile of her face. Something on your mind?
はい。ありました。
What happened?
石田先輩に告白されました。
Tuxedo remained as stoic as ever. I recoiled in shock, but I made sure to control my breathing so she wouldn't notice. What did you say?
もちろん、丁寧にお断りさせていただきました。
You sure about that? He's not a bad guy, you know.
ええ。でも、10段階評価で7や8の素晴らしい方がいたとしても、1000に万を重ねた兄様の前では意味をなし得ません。
What happened to the scale at 10?
恋は盲目です。
I must admit, that's a brilliant response.
ずっと温めてきたネタですから。
I wonder which came first, the chicken or the egg.
お話はそれだけです。
Thanks for telling me.
いえ、石田先輩にそのことを兄様に伝えてくれと言われたので。
I see. I see. He really is a good chap.
え、
I looked up at the moon. I understood that it would be a hot sunny day tomorrow. They told me you might date with this sunny. Just like the hands of time, the world rotated once more on its axis. July, summertime. On that day, standing on the rooftop, the one place in all the school reaching closest to the sky, I knew that I would soon experience my first broken heart. It was after school, and no one else was on the rooftop. It seemed like I was the first to arrive. Just to be safe, I glanced over the railing at the ground below, confirming that Miu had not fallen to her death again. Evidently, her luck was better today. As I was looking over the railing, the door opened behind me.
レイ先輩、こんにちは。
That outfit. It's the very first thing about her that caught my attention.
これは、せっかくレイ先輩に可愛いって言ってもらったので、持ってきたんです。
You're really going all out today.
ドキドキしっぱなしですけど。
You came and stood beside me.
2日ぶりなだけなのに、なんだかレイ先輩と久しぶりに会う感じがしますね。
Well, we did spend all last week together.
はい。ずっと一緒でした。
Where's Shuji?
着替える時間が欲しかったので、少しだけ後に来てくださいってお願いしてあります。
I see. So we're just waiting for him to show up.
待つのって苦手です。
Can we just take a moment to pause and look at the background image? Like over to the right where those air conditioning pipes are? And the shading? The shadow they're casting right over there? What's up with that? It looks like we're overlooking a pool or something. There's definitely not a pool there, but it looks like there's a pool. We're just standing on water right now. Alright, sorry. Just noticed that. You seemed extremely anxious and unable to calm down. Her hands were fidgeting. As we continued to wait, her fidgeting hands grabbed the hem of my jacket. Such precious small hands. That's what you said to me on the day we first met.
私、そんな偉そうなこと言いました？
Yeah, totally did. You were completely serious about it too.
あの日は頭がめちゃくちゃで、細かいことが覚えてないんですよ。こんな大事な時にからかわないでください。
Well, I definitely remember it.
忘れましょうよ。
Riley watched me as she dropped her shoulders in rejection. That's one thing I can't ever forget. In a very short time, this girl was going to retry her In a very short time, this girl was going to retry confessing her feelings to someone she loved. And if all were to go smoothly, I helped her all along the way, but somehow I still couldn't get excited at the prospect of her success. I glanced up at the sky, then I returned my gaze to the iron door leading from the school building. At that moment, a thought crossed my mind. Perhaps I don't want that door to ever open. You don't need a reason to call it out. I know what you meant by that. I know what you meant by that now, but I actually do have a reason.
先輩も誰か人を好きになったんですか？
You asked me, her face one of complete seriousness. She looked too serious, in fact, so I tried to get the words out. At that exact moment, the door opened.
あち
Shuji finally showed up. He immediately furrowed his brow at the heat and humidity. Looking at us, he then gently called out to me first.
ここで会うのは1週間ぶりだな。今日は大丈夫か？
はい、先週はすみませんでした。
気にするな。
I quietly watched them talk. A whole week. Everything happened in just one week, huh? No, never mind that now. I don't need to be here anymore. I shouldn't be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. At that moment, Mia seemed to pick up on what I was thinking, so she turned back to Suji for a moment.
石田先輩、少しだけ待っていてもらっていいですか？
ああ。
Shuji stepped back so that Mia could talk to me. What's wrong?
レイ先輩、今までいろいろとありがとうございました。今日、私がここにいられるのは全部先輩のおかげです。
Mia respectfully bowed to me. I didn't do anything, really.
いいえ、レイ先輩がいなかったら、手を引いてくれなかったら、私は逃げ出したままでした。だから、私は。
The voice trailed off mid-sentence. It wasn't that she was stuttering or hesitating. She simply looked at me with innocence in her eyes, waiting for my answer to an unspoken question. I suppose it's possible to confess your feelings without saying a word. It was time to decide. I was only loaning you an umbrella since you were caught in the rain.
Huh?
One. I gave Mio a push on the back. My hands were trembling, but I had to hope that Mio wouldn't notice that.
それが先輩の答えなんですね。
You've had your nose to the grindstone up until now, all because of that, haven't you?
はい。
Mio reaffirmed her strong determination to succeed, and even as she nodded in the affirmative, tears were beginning to well in her eyes. She turned her back to me. This is so painful. Until that very moment, I had never realized just how much it could hurt to fall in love with someone. But if I want to find love of my own, I suppose it's a necessary pain to endure. I was more than happy to suffer this pain if I learned something from it. Up until last week, I'd used my pocket watch countless times to try my hand at confessing to girls, but now, all the names of interest I'd noted in my phone seemed like nothing but lies. My pocket watch. I grabbed it in a vice-like grip. smash it and undo everything. There was still time. Only I had the power to make this choice.
先輩
I looked up when I heard Mia's voice. She was calling out to Shuji, not me. Her voice no longer trembled with fear.
私は
If Chrono's clock had no 5 minutes time limit and allowed me to rewind time as far back as I wished, would I want to do my meeting with Mio all over again? Thinking about it honestly, I only get one choice. That's not much of a thing. Couldn't do it. I definitely couldn't do it. No matter what the final outcome of this was, I couldn't just let everything be worked up until now go to waste like that. And so I silently accepted the choice she made.
私は先輩のことが好きでした
Hmm? She liked him? As in past tense?
「なかなか面白い結末だったな」
Evidently, Crow had been watching the entire charade. She floated down from the sky with a big fat grin on her face. It was an idiotic enough grin to get on my nerves right away. This is no laughing matter.
いやいや、なかなかの見せ物であった。これだから人の心は面白い。
Whatever. Good grief. Ultimately, nothing was to change from all this. The status quo had been preserved. As in, past tense? After Mio's bizarre confession, the rooftop was silent. Naturally, Shuji was a bit perplexed as to how he could respond to that. It was like the opposite of last week. Both men on the rooftop were completely befuddled, and only Mio was completely stoic.
本当にすみませんでした。いろいろとお騒がせしてしまって。でも、この一週間で、それ以上にいろいろなことに気づいてしまったんです。私は、まだまだ人を好きになるには子供でした。だから、私に少しだけ時間をください。
つまり、保留か？
はい。すみません。
Mio nodded her head. She had openly acknowledged the fault in her character.
いや、俺は別にいいんだけど。
Shuji looked at me, and Mio followed his gaze to look at me too. You're not confessing to me, are you?
はい。A 先輩の答えは、さっき聞きました。でも、先輩の傘は、まだ借りておきます。もっといい女になってみせますから。いつか、迎えに来てください。ありがとうございました。
Mio bowed her head and then ran back into the school. Thus, me and the other man on the roof were left gawping stupidly at each other.
サンズ A、なんか食べにでも行くか。
Knock it off. If you ask me that right now, with just the two of us here, I might just end up falling for you too.
キメ。
Shuji,
なんだ？
women are scary.
まったくだ。
つまるところ、この一週間で成長したのはお主だけでなく、あのミウという女子も立派な女に成長したというわけだな。
Unlike me, she matured all at once.
お前も地に足がついたではないか。
I wouldn't say that. It's more like I've been dragged kicking and screaming into growing up.
それにしても、あのミウという女子は本当に運が良い。
Good luck.
そうであろう？もしもあの日、 お主があの場に乱入しなければ、ミウは死んでいた。
But wasn't it unlucky for her to fall off the roof to begin with?
落ちていなければ、告白をして、振られて終わりだ。
She certainly had a point.
だが、結果としてそれを回避した。これまでの不運は、この幸運のための代償だな。まさに、家福はあざなえる縄のごとし。
I don't think it's that simple. After all, what was I supposed to do now?
まあ、そう神気臭い顔をするな、ご主人。願いが叶ったのだから。
My wish.
我が輩の力を得て、面白おかしく日常を過ごせればと願ったではないか。絶好のスタートだ。
God dang it. There was nothing left to be said. This was the final resolution. I didn't know whether to be sad or angry. All I could do now was laugh. She was right. Well, that was fun.
身をつかれると気持ち悪いがな。あれ？
I heard a voice that wasn't Crow's. Yo.
こんなところで何してるの？
Makoto came over to me, having noticed me standing around and zoning out like that. What am I doing here, she says. What if I told you that I just had my heart broken?
へえ、男だね。
Makoto laughed. She seemed to think I was joking with her. Her smile really was comforting. I pulled out my phone. Opening the notepad app, I glanced one last time at the list of girls' names. Then I deleted it. Makoto.
何？
Remember last week when we were coming to school, you hit me over a misunderstanding? I believe your exact words to me were, quote, let's just say I owe you one, unquote.
うん。あ、何か思いついた？
Let's go on a date. Makoto screamed in disbelief. I just grinned back at her. Thus, the clock advances. This is the end. Therefore, this is the beginning. The springtime of youth is far from over. I still have my role to play in this leisurely... What is that word? I'm gonna have to edit this. Zeit?
Zeitgeist. Zeitgeist.
The defining spirit or mood of a particular period of history as shown by the ideas and beliefs of the time. Huh. I still have my role to play in this leisurely zeitgeist. Dang it. I still have my role to play in this leisurely zeitgeist. This is the story of me and all these other girls. Oh, I almost forgot. It's the story of Chrono's clock, too. Is this the official intro? Is that what we're doing now? We'll make it about 5 minutes. I guess I'll stop the video here then. I don't think it was quite an hour, but it's close enough. Thanks for watching. Let me see if I can put another video out before the day is over.